Okay, okay. Hello, hello, hello. We are online. Let's see what we're working with. Looks like a range, tight consolidation type of day here. Rejecting 4 hour, we should be here. Just kind of back and forth right now. This hourly breaker actually failed here. Now we're looking at this as more of a hourly inversion. We've been just holding down for the most part of the day here. 15-minute large prevail, yeah. Hit the midpoint of it and failed, moving for lower. See how the 5 minutes going. You can see a little SMT here. I'll just use this as a breaker with its closure under, but holding it under. And you have this gap here too. Push SMT off these highs. Not much saying that we want to flip upside yet, just pretty much chopping back and forth. Let's see. Still move for lower, guys. Chat, what do you guys think here? Look for downside. Just very tight consolidation right now. What do you guys think we can do here? I wonder, I wonder. Okay. So my top step, let's get cooking today, chat. Or did I not log in top step yet? Nope, I did not. Okay. It's a pretty boring day so far, but I think we do typically work decently with this price action, so we'll make something happen. We'll make nothing turn to something. That's the motto. What's good, Tyler? It's falling, it's falling. It's still pretty bearish bias right now. Lots of things I'm looking at shows we're lower. Honestly, not sure where we could get this entry so far since we started the stream. It's been just doing nothing. What's up? What's up? We're looking for these lows most likely here. Chat, what do you guys want to see right now? I think most people are probably saying low right now. It's just going to be back and forth. If you like shorts, what entry would you want to see? That's the thing. I don't want to get baited. That's the last thing I want to do. But, you know, I think today you just want to size a little bit lighter. You have a little bit more loose of a stop or a tight stop, but like the key thing is light size. Let's see. Let's see a 5-minute chase delivery. Where would that be? Are you look? This is kind of that 5-minute here, with this 5-minute fair gap. So I would like probably shorts if we were here noontime. How was that 1-minute candle? 1-minute fair value gap. Was there any this Friday here? 9:30 here. Let's see. People love the 1-minute, the first presented fair value gap. It just went straight through. Went through. I mean, I guess on ES it's not too bad, right? Can you talk about price delivery date? I think we're just gonna. I'm looking at the high time frame. We're just rejecting off the 4-hour. We hit. So if you look at the daily too, daily for value gap, both filled. We're just between the range, so we're just gonna be consolidating back and forth here between 2-4 hours. Well, and then now you're like, you have this hourly for value gap, which we retrace. We try to come back up for it, couldn't, and now we got closure under it. Next clearest thing we want to see is most likely the next sell side low. But price action right now, price delivery is just pretty much range, and not even seeking short, but just range and just very slow consolidating, which we could just be waiting for a big move somewhere. Could be today, could be tomorrow, Monday. I think we have CPI next week, you know. You guys want indicators, any charting, anything I have, it's in the Smart Prop Firm Discord, the general chat, everything's pinned. And if you want more info on my trading, like Unicorn Breakers BPR, you have to take a look at the daily essential trading video that I made. That's about 15 minutes. It covers a lot of things that many guys are asking. So I might try to go for some scalps at least. We have SMT at these lows, but it's not too decent yet. Let me see. Ooh, getting some push here. This is most likely the area, like, if you're bearish, you're waiting to see this fail, and then you can short this down. Because every move up has been just falling. So we took this high. Can we flip here and then move lower, essentially back down? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at this for a breakout yet until it's clear. I'm not sure how we get this confirmation here. I just want a pretty decent drive up that fails, flips, and shows something. Could be a 1 minute inversion, could be anything on the lower time frame for me to go in. But I think shorting, after taking out this high, if this can fail, we don't move higher than this, we're going straight back down. Wait, what is? No. Chad, do you guys like shorts up here? Somewhere up here? I think it could be for a scalp at least. If we're like risking tight, but also look for rejection, it could be a pretty quick trade. Just like a little bit SMT off these lows, yeah. Has NQ or ES been weaker? I think ES is probably a little bit weaker right now. Matter of fact. ES is also one inside the breaker right now. Yeah, this is about. Oh wow, we slammed. This is what I was going for. I didn't really press buttons yet though. Let's see. It's holding again. That drop just got eaten up. Look at the 5 right now. What would be nice is if we just do a one last drive turn, respect the breaker still, or basically retap this 5 minute and then turn straight back down, take out these lows. That would be probably what I'm aiming for the rest of the session here. I just don't know if we want to get up here or just retap and just reject already. So I'm really open to trying shorts here for a jab. If not, wait a little bit higher up here. Getting a good, nice rejection right now. If you guys are in shorts right now, after taking out these highs, you're looking at these lows and the next low here. Nothing's telling me to buy this up yet. Oh, wow. Deep drive. That's a big slam there. How many people were you grabbing that short? I just don't think this is a buy here. It's pretty clear short still. Big slam there. Sure. Very big slam. Nice, nice. Yeah. I just don't want to constantly share any trades that I think it's going to be a little bit more risky. And these scalps are pretty risky, but, you know, there's the only thing I could say. Take these highs. We play for lower. Because we're not bullish yet. We don't have confirmation for even upside. Coming back up here. Still think this is gonna play for lower. Likely grab these lows. I think upside has a chance if we do take out these lows, AM lows here, and then come back up flip from there. We're just drawn to these lows here. Coming straight back up. Like I said, scalping is good right now. Scalping back and forth. We're not going for a big move. It's pretty much clear scalps after a sweep and fail. I'm not sure how much risk I'll put on if you're grabbing this short. You're putting like 10 points of risk here, and that dumped like 20-30 points. I would probably clear it out at 15 already. Let's see what else we got here. This is the second drive here after we took this high. Second one is definitely more risky because we already had a nice slam back down here. We're getting back inside this breaker. This might be the second avenue here. Like I actually retrace for the next 5-minute wick here. Sweep that, and then if this fails, lows should be pretty much clear cut. If not, just gonna reject here again. See if we can take another high. If we take another high with SMT, we can already dump back down. Playing the choppy price action, guys. You gotta just adapt to it. You recognize it's chop delivery, but it's still bearish tendency. You don't want to short the lows. You want to see when you're bearish and it's very choppy, you want to see it drive higher, take a high, fail, and then you go in and you put your risk on. And this is an example of like you're risking about 10 points, you got about 30-point dump there. What else we got? This is probably the next area of interest here. We take that 5-minute inside this 5-minute fair value gap, sweep this, fill this more, reject, confirm the 1 minute, let's say, and then we play for these lows. I can almost say this is a bullish breaker, but 1 minute Peter Ray is not going to do anything with SMT here. This looks like it's going to turn. If this SMT holds, again, another low, another high taken here, internal high. We're still bearish bias, so once again, this is still the what we're looking for until otherwise. Is anyone looking for shorts again here? The first one worked out well. Second one is stalling out, but it likely still goes the same area, which you can add a starter and you can add in if you want to play for the downside. This is like, you're not longing up here. You're only shorting. Let's see if we get a good rejection again, because you do have the SMT already. This is what it looks like. I'm just playing to get these highs. But yeah, if you're talking about like risk or sizing, until we get a clean setup, like an actual clean setup, my risk size is typically like 2 or 3 contracts per account. I'm likely just gonna work with 1 mini at most, and then up to like that'd be equivalent to 10 micros if I want to add to it. Well, this Eddie short right now is going to be like a tight stop. You're not risking too much because you're playing against these highs. Pretty good rejection. If we can get like 95, that'll be like pretty good 1-to-1 already. Another scalp there. I want to see this move lower here. Have micros in. Just kind of stalling out again. But yeah, first move rejected. Boom, 30 points. Second move rejected. We're about to get like 20. I just want to see it back above 110s or like even 114s if it closes back above there. It's coming back up. Good rejection, nevertheless, because once again, that's like another 10-point type of stop, which is you're playing against these highs. You're not trying to risk too much. And there we go. What the heck is that candle? I'm going to take 2 off there. What was that? Wait, did I take the AM lows? No, we didn't. Holy crap. Guys, who just smacked those shorts? That was like a freaking 60-point dump instantly, and we're about to flip now. That's what we probably want to see us sweep these lows here. I had 4 micros on. I have 1 left. I just slammed that drop. I didn't get all the way down though, but you know, that's crazy. This is the first time the news actually like went in my favor. I just closed the last one. But there's basically 50 points. Last one just got hit, but it's fine. We're looking at the next 5 minute. 5-minute retrace. This is the same kind of scalping model. We're still short bias. If this grabs up, take these high, fill this 5 minute more, reject. Still gonna be looking for shorts here. Relatively a stop above the gap, and you're playing for the lower again. Ooh. Dude, I for some reason just do pretty well in this price action. Just like, not when I want to. It's just what I have, and I'm just recognizing the price delivery is more choppy. Did the lows get taken on? Not on ES either. Not the low of day or NQ. So usually though, I would want to see this get snagged and then flip. The scam candle. Yeah, we are cooking already. Off of what people call bad price action. That's two shorts right there too. And it's like, you can say this is gambling, but you're recognizing that price action is bear still, and you see a sweep on the lower time frame. Every sweep with a fail, you're not putting that much risk on. You're putting, again, 10 points above if it does happen for a more likely chance of it rejecting, which rejected again here, came back up, rejected again here. So like, yeah, some people are saying like this is like gambling in a way, but I mean, yeah, all trading is gambling. You're playing based on probability, and when I have bearish bias confirmation, just like holding, and you see eternal sweep, you're expecting one sweep on the upside. We'll target the downside next. So, for instance, here, if we sweep this high here, all right, we're likely gonna try to sweep the low now, and then we sweep this high here, we're gonna sweep the low now. Especially when it's choppy, when it's seek and destroy. But yeah, that was a good drop though. Very nice drop. These moves are just market reaction to the SEC Libet presser happening right now. I have no idea what that is. I'm just gonna play based off price action. This is the same idea though. We're still bearish bias. We didn't take the lows out yet. I think we're still drawing down here. Only thing we did was we took a lot of these internal lows. That was something I was going for. That wick just smacked it hard. So if we don't sweep this and reject, I'm gonna have to probably play the second scenario, which is this one. And then we'll take the next jab to this 15-minute. So yeah, play what we see. Play what we see. I closed the trade when it said plus 700. It says my P&L is negative 150. it moved so fast. It moved so fast. But that trade, regardless, if you're shorting at the area that we're we're basically game planning it, which is above these highs around there, we had a lot of time to like event profits. What to do here? What did it do, chat? What did it do? Still very early in the day. We still have more time. We're likely to get more scalps here. I'm only gonna commentate things that I like, so I'm not gonna say like don't short here because it's risky. Like we kept on saying short. One thing I'll say is don't long up here. You could have probably long these lows because like that's like the idea of consolidation. You buy low, sell high. So you're selling the highs right now, and you're not buying these highs until we can establish that this is no longer a high and more of a discount range. And the next high be up here. We haven't done that yet. This is fine, man. I think we're gonna try tag this at least. That's like the next area of interest I want. Next 15-minute candle doesn't really show much. Ooh, can this just turn here without? I don't want to short the low, so it got to be a good area for shorts. If we already starting turn, I'm no shot. I'm shorting down here where most of these lows has been bouncing. Come on, baby. Give me something to work with. We're not getting much here. Got a few scalps, of course. Turning already. Every move higher just been slammed for lowers. Just woke up. What's the idea? It's bearish. It's bearish. We had 2 bearish ideas already. The third one, we spiked up. We were anticipating just one more slight drive higher and then fail, and then we would have probably been short already. Again, just consolidation. I'm trying not to overstay my welcome because we shorted here already. That's the idea. I can't just keep on shorting without the next high. Get jabbies. We're holding these lows pretty well. It's basically shorting the pops, yeah. Is Friday PM good usually? I don't really think about like the day. Typically Friday we could have a trend-based day. We could be consolidated. I think you have to look back where we are, and we feel the upside, we feel the downside. Now we're just stuck in this range here, which I would think higher time frame just kind of pulling for lower right now. Ooh, oh, we are slamming a little bit. We are slamming a little bit. Just a little bit. No closure. No, I want a pretty decent closure. Also closure under this bearish down close, and we can actually probably use this as bearish breaker. God damn. I feel like so many people try to buy these highs looking for a breakout, and they're getting hurt right now. Like, there's no gaps to play with either. So you're probably just playing with like 1 minute inversion or something stupid. Like here, I guess. Like, you see this gap? We took out this low. People will be like, what's this closure? Buy here. And then you got like 4 points, and they slam down, stop you out. That's where choppiness is where inversion gets hurt. Those who take frequent ones. Delete this. Not really holding these. Yeah. How's everyone doing? How's everyone else doing? Any other creators you guys are watching today? Just how well they're trading? I hear they're not doing too good. Just because price action is not good. It's definitely like a subjective. You know, I could thrive in this price action if I really can recognize it's choppy, the price delivery just back and forth. We just buy high, buy low, sell high type of thing, and wait for eternal sweeps. Let's see here. Such ugly price action. Yep. I keep seeing on Twitter every single person getting smacked. Can't take a break because that's just how it be, man. How many people are thriving this price action? I want to see this. Can we see this drive in first? One more reaction than 5. I don't think we have anything in a 15-minute chart to work with here. Except like, yeah, this is as long as it keeps on respecting, which it is doing. Looks pretty good. We got Simba in the building. Oh no, you know what's happening? I've been bearish for the most of these move higher. With Brent Steppas here, he's like the biggest bullish indicator. So we might not be able to get shorts anymore until he leaves. I don't know what it is. Every time he shows up, prices start pumping. He's making the market move. If we flip this 5-minute, I'm down to play upside. Until then, we can't have that. So Simba got like 10,000 prop traders spamming buys right now. It's moving the market. All the live traders, like live funded traders, or not funded traders, but just like just regular traders trading real cash, are like, what is all these orders? All these sim orders are just smacking buys. That's why the price moved. Still holding this area, still holding this area. I think we let this play out a little bit more here because now I can see us drive to the next point of interest. When ICT talks about the algo, does he mean regular people buying have zero effect on the market, and that a computer for banks does every movement? Bro, I have no idea. Sometimes people are talking about algo, or like I cracked the algo. I would assume like there's a lot of trading from not humans from the computer, but you know, when we got IC language in the mix, they're like, I figured out the algo. These banks are using this trading. And it gets like offhand. He's like, you're just speculating out of your ass right now. And I haven't liked that. And it's like so common for ICT traders. Oh shit. Let's see. Brett is backing upside right now. Let's see. Where I need to hook it up. Trade 5. You guys think guys, I need chat bias. Upside or bullish or bearish here? Let me look at chat bias. Kind of bullish. You guys saying upside. Damn, chat is really bullish here. I guess I gotta be too. Chat model never fails. That's the game. I'm with chat. I can see it move high from here. One more drive. I'm not sure if we're bullish for the rest of the session, but this scam wick here definitely took a lot of things out pretty good. What's Top Step Live doing? You want to do the opposite what Top Step's doing? the fade indicator. Let's see, we pump here, chat. Let's see, we get the next up to 130s is something I'm interested at. Yeah, this gambler does help this case. We wanted to look for the next internal high, get grabbed. They're flowing back up. Do we have enough juice though? Lots of internal highs here. Lots of internal highs here. One fair value created, we retrace, we held this. I'm gonna delete this area because I think we want to take the next high out. 132 now. Let's see. PM high at 127. We want to see the next fair value up get taken here on the 5. Pumping, we're pumping. Let's see 132. Let's see 132. $132 here. We can take it. Good drive in this 5-minute gap. This is where it makes or breaks it here. If we get a strong pump through this gap, yeah, I want to play upside. I want to keep on looking for PM to move higher. But if we just get a drive, take out this high, we did already, and start flipping, I'm not sure if I like that for upside. That would be pretty bearish. Brett, did you see the live count? This is what we're working with. Dude, Brett just he just pressured me to just long this. It is working. This is what we're looking at. This is trade file live count. I had 2 contracts. I took 1 off already. If this takes out, I'll just take this off. Move this up. Whichever hits first. Okay. I'm not holding for too much, but yo, that was crazy. The CEO of prop firm just tells you just long this, or I log into your account and long this for you. And then he said that when price is down here. That's hilarious. Dude, that's why when people make the claim Brett Simba versus Michael Patek, I gotta lean Brett because he's a trader first before, like, you know, I don't know. They're both traded, I guess, because Michael Patek been in the pit and stuff like that, but I just know from experience here. Next game we're looking at is, can we get a closure through this 5-minute? We're also in the 15-minute OB here. We don't want to see reaction anywhere above 150. If we use this as a sweep and reject here, I like lower. But until then, we want to see what happens with the closure. That's what's up. We got CEO of Tradeify just coming in hot, drop a banger. He probably got all Tradeify traders too, like long this shit, and then what was that? Was that $1,000? $960. Brett helped me secure. Ain't no CEO doing that, guys. Ain't no CEO doing that. I only took that on the trade file. I didn't take that anywhere else. Just because I could be like, you know what? You told me to long this. It didn't work. this is why I took the loss on your live account. But I can't say much. I only say praise when it works out. But if you guys like Brett Semba, CEO of TradeFi, I think we're gonna be hosting a duo session on this channel Tuesday. I think we're gonna do AM and PM, so I'll be live AM that day. You haven't been live AM for a long time, but we're gonna do it for that day. That's CPI as well. We're gonna run it all the way to 3 p.m. It's gonna be like 9:30 to 3 p.m. stream, like all day stream type of thing. We're gonna have him on and see if he can give us another trade right there. Let's see what he's made of. Next thing will be getting Micro Tech on. See if he can compete. I would love to see that happen. Like some prop CEOs just competing with each other. That's probably good for the prop too, or not good for the prop, but like good marketing. We'll see what Brett gives us or what TradeFi gives us too. Is we have the exclusive discount when we run a stream. It'd be a little bit better than the current sale. Imagine this. Imagine all the prop CEOs. It doesn't have to be the big one. It could be like relatively small ones too. All prop CEOs for the future space, or I guess even the top one for Forex. I don't know how vocal they are, but like let's say like 10 of them just joins the competition of only prop CEOs. They start with like 100K or 10K account, something very light, I guess, make it manageable. And then see who's the best prop CEO trading. They could copy trade from their own firm. They could use people's resources. Oh, you know what? That'd be good. They don't even need to trade for themselves. They'll just copy trades of their own traders. That'd be kind of nice. Like imagine, you know, TopStep has like thousands of traders. They can pick the top one. They can pick like KJ. They can pick I guess Dakota even just copy trade for them. Basically a house account. Dude, I've been so ass on my TradeFi live. Like I ran that up very slow, like risking like just doing a few $100 per day for almost a whole month, and it went up to like 30%. I think I'm down to like negative 30% now, just because I neglected it for all of April basically. And then Brett had to remind me. He's like, don't forget to take a trade because you're about to be inactive for 5 trade days straight. And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to even focus on these live counts because I've been kind of hands off and only at least focus on my Apex one. But yeah, at least the MyFund featured account still we're doing well. I think we're like up like 3K on that off of a 2.5 balance. So like we're already doubled it. I'm still waiting for Tick Trader to give me live. I forgot what happened with that. What the hell happened to that? Let me just pull it up. You can have multiple TradeFi live account. Yeah, basically. Typically they start out with 2, just to replicate like the copy trading model, but you can get combined. So like, let's say you have 20K get transition live, you can have 2 counts 10K each, or you can have 1 count 20K. Makes no difference really. Do you know what changes coming on TradeFi now? Dude, there's so much happening. If you guys were here, I think like 2 weeks ago or maybe a week ago, we had Brett on for a Ask Me Anything for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. He went over a lot, but he asked me to private or delete the stream. So if you weren't there, you're not able to see it now. Because it was like leaked basically. He just like sharing it for the stream for the 600-700 viewers. But like, there's like TradeFi Cup. There's a new product plan. That's like daily payouts. There's freaking, what is that? Trade competition, new thing, new website revamp, new live card. Well, whatever it is, we're gonna push for more information on Tuesday because we have the dual stream then. You guys gotta push for giveaways, discounts, and then get a teaser of all the new things coming for TradeFi, which I think will be pretty dope. Yeah, we got a 5-minute closure here. This is still rejecting right now, so I could see this flipping back down here, chat. Yeah, if we close through this 5-minute gap, the first retrace I'm gonna short. Who else should we have on for Prop CEO? Or just someone for a prop firm. It'd be like a more of a sponsor stream. Wait, I need to get an Apex on. Get a 90% off code SMART. That'd be nice. Who doesn't like 90% off? We need to make that happen. FTT, baby. Matt Leach to give a discount for MyFoot features. It won't be a bad idea. I'm not sure if they would give discounts though. I've only seen Apex and TradeFi do it for some creators, give them like a little bit better discount. But you know, Tuesday's gonna happen, and then the sale's 30% off. Well, I don't know what the discount will be, but it could be like extra 5% off. And don't forget this, we also have the rebate, which is another 5% off. So like, that'd be basically 10% off on top of the current discount, where you can't get that anywhere else. If that happens, I don't know the number though. But it'd be hot. And then we need to get some straight to funded to give you guys for that day, for Tuesday. That'd be hot too. Daryl Martin is a good trader. I don't even know any of his background. My throat is cooked right now. What is happening? Yep. Oh, while we're at it, while we're waiting, I think we're waiting for two things. We either keep on pushing through this, and then we'll look for longs, or we flip this area. I think this is still a difficult area because I'm looking at the 15-minute chart too. We're like at that OB area. I didn't want this to retrace higher, but it's already doing that, so it makes it feel like we're already flipping up. Is that the right move? Yeah, the hourly fair value gap's most likely the draw right now. You see this hourly inside of this hourly inversion, hourly fair value gap. We're likely drawing up here. I just don't know where we get that long entry, because you see this 1 minute inversion. This could work, or it could just close above and then just dump straight down just because it's so choppy today. Sucks. You gotta remember this choppy delivery. But yeah, while we're waiting for this, I had a post for Smart Prop Firm. I think we talked about this on stream before. Boosted cash rebates. We're considering implementing a rotation promotion for the cash rebates each month. So like, it'll be like one feature prop firm. It could be Take Profit, Tradeify, Buy Put Futures, something like that. It's like typically 5% off, 5% rebate. We could do one prop firm where we do 7 up to 10%. I don't know if we do 10. We'll likely start with 7.5. That'll be like 50% more rebate. Now that's a big thing, because think about this, like you see a firm that's like doing like 30% off discount, you just basically add the rebate 7.5. That's like 37% off now rather than just 30. And that I don't think anyone can complain about that, right? I don't know which firm we're gonna do that first. It could be Take Profit. Take Profit's the most popular right now. That's the #1 for us. And we do something for that. Help you guys save more money. Where do we get longs from here? It's just slowly grinding up. We did get a retrace of this 5-minute gap. I'm not sure how we just tapped at it. I mean, you could see a breaker here too. With this closure now, right? Where's Brett live stream on YouTube? He doesn't live stream anymore. He used to, but now he just hops on other people's channels, which we'll have him on for Tuesday. Funding Tick CEO. I don't know the guy, but I wouldn't mind having him on. Get Matt motherfucking Leach himself up here. CEO of My Fun Features. That or Mike Protect. I don't know if Mike Protect is willing to just hop on. That'd be cool though. Then we could just talk about what we could do with Top Step. That'd be like a Q&A basically. You guys can lighten them up with questions. Let's see. We're just pumping. Next draw again is that 15-minute or hourly for value gap here, which we will get into here. New hourly coming soon in 3 minutes. Yeah, this is really good for a drive higher to this area. Dude, that was perfect longs from Bet though. He just came on. I was longing on 110. I basically put my stop down here and just looked for 132. We hit that so nicely. That wasn't my trade. That was a Brett Simba trade. But I used the 1 minute fair value gap to add in instead of just marketing in when he said it. We're drawing this hourly. How do we get there? We're drawing this high. 174. Brian signal botting. Yo, I just took a signal. Yes, it's signal botting, but it's for his firm. Literally, he's the CEO of Tradeify. I took it only on my Tradeify live. I'm like, okay, the CEO told me along here, I'll do it. That's my first time actually signal botting him too. He gave me like 4 or 5 different trades in the past. That's the first one I took. I'm like, you know what? He's been right often here. I'm low-key becoming a PM session fan. You have to commit to PM. Like, if you're trading like off and on with PM, you're not gonna like it. But if you just commit to it, you're gonna see things that other people won't see. You're gonna understand it. Like that, who's that guy? The lethal shooter from doing those basketball videos. He's like, I understand it now. It's a lot of repetition, and then once you understand it, you can't unsee it. You're used to this PM price action. Whether it's slow chop or actually delivery, this is your speed. AM was probably tough as hell too. PM's like, you know, there's multiple short ideas, and then if you want to flip the longs after the scam wick, just long all the way up. Not bad, not bad. And we gave 4 out of 4 bangers already this week, and that's all from PM session. So we won't be able to get the bangers if we weren't trading PM right now. That's something to note. That scam book was That threw me off. I feel like if we scam with these lows, I'll be so much more confident upside holding through it. Let's see, let's see. So we have an hourly closure here. It doesn't really tell us much at all. What it tells us is like we're going through this OB. So this resistance area is no longer there. We're inside this 15-minute gap. It does look like it's going to just slow grind up. How do we get there though? So, yeah, we're getting close. At least ES is also getting very close. We're like 4 points away. This played out. This inversion actually played out pretty decent too. What's good with your throat? I don't know. I kind of woke up. My throat has been just needs clear. Not even coughing, just needs to clear. Okay. 15-minute gap retraced into. Drink some water. I got you. Let's see. I got this gallon of water. I just fucking gallon lately. You guys like shorts or longs up here? I feel like I like longs up to this objective, but it's like you're not really aiming for that much. This gets confusing. If this holds, we're just gonna keep on moving up. What to do? What to do? Bro is always sick, dude. I was built different. I was given the trading talents, but they had to nerf me somehow. That's just how it is. You know, you can't be perfect here. That new day open gap, we're just holding her down right there. No closure on the 5-minute above it. Lanto Bruce, your esophagus. Yo, hey, yo. I don't want to hear that in the chat. Chad, do we like downside here? I can't put my finger to it, but that was a big closure here. I think we want to play downside still. I want confirmation though. This is like the first inversion we're getting. We haven't been getting anything, but now we are. Use this as the OB here. If you guys like shorts right now, where would you short? I'm like kind of Curious here. I think short, put a stop above 57 works out, right? If it does come back up, more likely just keep on pushing, but bearish breaker would be closure down here. This is not it yet, so I think what we have a shot of is just this retrace here. So if we do something like this, perhaps it's like a pretty decent type of stop here. Oh, something like that. You can do a starter, add into it. Not really trying to play for too much here. It is tricky it's tricky right now. I'm just getting 2 micros in. This is what I have right now. If we get a closure above these highs, I'll just kill the starter. If we can flip though, that'll be good for me to add more for these lows. Let's try that. I am not mad at that. Because I can still this playing upside, but we're getting a nice rejection here off this new day open gap. And we don't have too much saying we're drawing higher except this gap here. It's worth a shot. I got 50s right now. Just micros and 50s. Or it's 48s, my bad, 48s. I'm just gonna keep it up around like 57, like 10-point stop. I just need a nice closure. If we can flip back down, I want to add up to this to get like 8 micros in. So like, let's do 48 right now. Let's do like, yeah, 11-point stop is fine. I'm cool with that. Just for a starter size, there's like a fourth of my regular size. Put a hard stop on. Test this out. What I have right now. And if we can come back down, I'll add to this trade. Back and forth right now. Let me see. It's holding this. It's holding this 5 minutes, so I'm not looking the best. Sure. I want to see this OB respect, but it didn't really do that, did it? It's just kind of going nonsense both sides right now. Still just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Under, back at entry again. Let's see, this plays her down. Just really back and forth right now. Usually the next 5-minute closure is going to happen in 30 seconds here. Where I'm going to be looking for ads is if we can confirm this breaker here. Get a closure under this, we'll get this breaker and then look for ads to sell it more down. I would like that. What's your target? I'll be honest, I would kind of play for these lows, but I'll just take what I can get on the way down. So like, especially this low here, this would be a good area to take some off, peel some off. Let's see what we're gonna work with there. Pretty good. This is like such a tight risk. Like we're seeing like 10-point stop. And we're about to deliver 15 already. And if we can get a nice closure under 34s, I'll try to add to this trade. Come on, let's land these lows. Coming back, right back up right now. For starters, I don't typically just take the starters for like a few points. Like even if it goes like 1.5R, like 10-point risk, 15-point TP. If it's just a starter trade, I want to let this ride until we flourish and then look to see if we have the add. So this is a closure under this low would start valuing the breaker. Bro has not beat the cough. Dude, the cough had just been... I thought I beat it. Is it the same thing? I thought I just woke up with a sore throat. But... who knows, man? Who knows what it is? Come on, leave this as a breakaway. That'd be also cool. I want to see some displacement now. Get a nice closure here. Closure, closure. Buy low, sell high type of thing. That's kind of the theme today. This is like the third short today. We only did one long down here. Slam these lows. Slam these lows. Slam these lows. No, we aren't. Where's the magnets at, guys? You guys gotta spam the magnets. I don't see no magnets. That's why we're not moving. If there were some magnets going down at the first low here, we will get to it. Just stuck here. Where can we get ads though? It's still just like so back and forth right now. I don't want to see a closure above 150 on this 5. That would be not the best here. I want to see this OB respect now, but if we don't, I'll look to close out pretty early. Just came straight back up to the entry area. I wonder if this is the ads here, guys. We've been consolidating, but we have not really put any movements lower. This is the back to the 5-minute OB. If this is still drawing lower, that'll likely be the ad here. But you also, I wanted the break confirmation. If you get the break confirmation, you just basically play like this and just keep on playing it down. It's just holding this area pretty decently though, but this 1 minute loan is already holding out. Five-minute closure in 4 candles here. No ads for me yet, but it's just one of this breaker. If we set this breaker, I think we would have kind of came all the way back down to these lows here. So I'm still waiting for that to happen. If it can happen here. because I would look at it like this. We have high, we have a low, we have a high sweep, and then finally something like this would be pretty ideal. I'm gonna delete some of these arrows. It's confusing now. But yeah. If we get something like that. This 10-point trade at least came 10-point stop, gave you like about 17 points. If you are more a tight scalper, I like risk reward still. If I'm somewhat looking for conviction on this trade, look for ads. I'm not looking for like a simple 20 points. I'm looking for like good bigger move drive down like to these lows. That would give you kind of like 50 points instead. That, or at least the next internal low that we kind of missed by a few points, right? Okay, still reacting, still reacting. Just nothing in the 15-minute at all. Just conviction is still lower right now. Nothing's selling up. This 1 minute is actually holding. We got back into the entry, and I think we're going to slam down now. Go for another scalp. You look for this to dump down there. Oh, there we go. I think I just closed out everything accidentally. I was trying to do freaking one off, but I just accidentally closed it. But I have it on my TPT live still. Frick. I'm holding this on this TPT live. My Apex just took everything out. I didn't mean to do that. Guys, this is what it is. This is what it is. I don't know if I gave a bad trade at all today yet. I don't know how many people are shaking there. Let's see this closure. The first 3 trades. We're going to look for lower still. We are golden. We are golden. Peel off my live account too. I don't know how I can be more clear about looking for these shorts. Ads could be here, but also main confirmation would have been if this closes below. And I'm not risking. I'm risking like 10 points, 11 points. I'm not gonna TP for like 15 or 10 if it's a starter trade. We're going for the big move. The market whisper. I am proclaiming myself to be the trader that thrives in price action where no one else thrives at. That's just what it is. No one else thrives in this condition except me. How do I do it? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, type 1 of you took that trade. That's 5 bangers in a row. 5 bangers Monday to Friday. Yeah, the key thing also I'm looking at, this is like the OB I'm looking at, fair value gap. If we close above this area, I would have been a little bit shook. I'll be like, it just diminish our trade. But we wicked it up. I just added one of my TPT live there. Play lower. Same stop, basically 59. It's like 10 points, 12 points. And we were able to secure that money there. Very light sizing, guys. So light sizing. And we're up $450 on Apex and about 500 on my TPT live. Like, this is the lightest size that you could really do, to be honest, but we did it. We did it. Time for longs. Is it time for longs? I won't disagree that it could be longs down here because, once again, I already came in today thinking price action, price delivery is going to be back and forth. So you can't long up here. You can long down here. And you can't short down here, but you can't short up here. So, like, this is what I'm thinking of. If you guys were thinking, like, this is bullish, don't buy up here. You want to buy lower. So you want to buy down here. especially when the price delivery is like that. I think that's gonna open a lot of people's eyes when I do make a video on price delivery, how to recognize them. I'm gonna make some templates on it. I do try to talk about it very frequently though. Why don't you trade AM? I just want to focus on one session. PM is my main session. If I trade AM, I can't trade PM, just because I want to just focus, lock in 2 hours a day, get out. That's base hits too. So it's like combination. You're doing base hits and you're doing minimal trading time. Combine that, you're making 6 figures per month. $6 figures per month, baby. I mean, I didn't get a terrible TP. Pretty good. Can you go over why you took that trade? So, something I want to make an example of is, first thing, if you want to recap, is what do you expect for today's price action? Like, don't even think about the trade itself. What do you expect for this 2 days price action? You go to the daily chart, daily fair value gap, daily fair value gap, just back and forth. We're ranging here. 4 hour gap from this left side, still holding. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles, wicks here holding, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like basically 5 drives lower, still holding here. We're just back and forth. I'm short bias, and if we're just thinking today, we're not gonna move around too much. Like the 5 minute here is showing. I just want to keep us inside of a tight range. You just draw. Maybe this will help some people too. Premium discount, right? From high to low of just the PM session, which is the 1 PM moving forward. We're still a deep premium here. I wouldn't long up here. I would only short. Long down here, short up here. And then you break down the setup itself. You're anticipating a bearish break already. You already flipped the 1 minute. And then I looked at this as a change state delivery or order block. Paired with this fair value gap, we couldn't even get above that. So I give this a shot. Put a stop a little bit above this. I also point out the new day open gap. So the new day open gap is where future opens at Asia at 6 p.m. Eastern time. On ES, it's still 3-point range. For NQ is like very tiny. Typically, how I read this also is, can we get a closure above? Because most of the time we just see a lot of rejection like this, quick closure rejection. But this one precisely, I use this for Asia more than PM though. But we've been rejecting right here perfectly. And you look at upside, where the next draw, if you were to play longs, if you played longs at 150s, you're hoping for like a 20-point move up here. That's it. It's very limited. But if you're playing shorts at a premium here, you can go for a nice 50-40 point move relatively easy. So if that wraps things up, I think the key thing is recognizing price delivery. And whether you learn it from me and like when I make the video, or just learn it from just trading with me, because we talk about price delivery every single day. I also kind of showcase it on Asia, what to expect. And the key thing is also just to anticipate. But yeah, we did have the bearish breaker now. Pretty good drive. If we're still bearish bias, which I think we should be, right? Another retrace up should look for sells back down. It's just difficult because we did go back to equilibrium. So you're looking at it from high to low here. This is back to the 50% mark, equilibrium. And if bulls want to take this up for the rest of the power hour, it for sure can. If anything, though, you don't have to take it the first tap. If it drives in and then do like a small flip, that's when you can take a jabs. I'm going to take a look at this first. We'll try to see this so we can take this real time again. But it's kind of crazy what you could do with like a 10-point stop. It's actually kind of crazy. And you can only do that in PM session. Imagine if I did this for AM session. I've got stopped out the next candle. Because AM just typically runs 10, 20 points per candle already. But PM, you see PM is like 5 3 points, 5 3 points. Like you have so much time to work with. You can see waiting for the candle closure, whether it rejects or not. It's pretty tame. Long time, Brian. Trust me. Chat, I need bias. Bullish or bearish up here? We have 35 more minutes before we have to wrap this up. We'll still cook here. Long, bear, bullish, bear, bear. I'm gonna have to say bears too, guys, for now. Unless we get a nice strong flip here. I think if we get it move past 140, probably get out of the narrative, and then we can actually grind up. This is like probably pretty much a sweet spot here. And if you want to short here, you want to just look at the lower time frame. You can look at the 30-second too. The moment one 30-second flips, you want to play on the way down. We're inside the breakers though, so this would be that unicorn trade. If you just want to just take it in right now, stop would be 147. So it'd be like another like 14, 15 point stop type of thing. Same thing here, breaker, fair value gap type of entry model. Oh, I submitted my payout for Apex last night, guys. Let's see if we get that proved. So we can uncap payouts after. I can't wait to get it. I have no idea how I want to do it yet. Like, do I take out... If I have 10K per account, like 200K balance at least. Some accounts has like 15, 20,000. Do I take out half of it? Do I take out majority? Do I take a like 30%? I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards at least taking 100K. Like, if I have like, let's say 250K, I'm minimum, bare minimum, taking at least 100 out. Next payout. Take all and go live. The one thing I'm fearful of, I've seen this happen so many times. When people are running up a balance for Apex and they take all of it, they tend to get banned. But I've seen people like slowly take it out. They don't get that ban yet. I don't know. If it shows me that I can't buy evals anymore and I can't work with fund anymore, I'll probably take the whole thing out and then just roll over live. Tyler said 1 million or bust. I don't know what I'm at right now, because I probably have like 250K balance, maybe 200K balance. I need to look at it. But I already withdrawn like 150, so like technically, you know, that's like 400K already. I'm going full idiot. How many of you guys are playing this bearish breaker unicorn? I'm not in this right now. I'm kind of just chatting with you guys. That was the idea though, but sometimes I get a little distracted. Just look at the arrows, guys. High, low, higher high, displacement low, retrace, bam, bam, bam. And when you guys ask like bullish or bearish, I have to lead bearish still. I don't know, I'm gonna take it easy. Freaking people in the chat are scaring me, but they're like, this is long bias. This is it, guys. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, I mean, long bias works if we get a move higher than this. Like, get a nice closure of 140, and then this breaker starts failing a little bit. Still think lower. I forgot to trade my 8 top step today. I need to log my top step. I'm supposed to take a payout on one of my accounts. Okay, we log 200 bucks on top step, guys. One more trade. There's a 5-minute bullish unicorn as well. If there's a, I think this is where you're showing at. If there's a bearish unicorn and a bullish unicorn, you have to opt with a various type of things. Like, did we take liquidity upside? What does the higher time frame say? So what does the 15-minute say? What does the hourly say? And it's, I think it still says bearish, so you're more likely to play the downside right now. But just pay attention to this 50%. If you're looking for longs, I would look at longs under, shorts above. Pretty good rule of thumb right now. Brian asks for chat when he wants it, but he doesn't need it when he's dialed. Sometimes like I give a trade idea and like I don't need to take it. It likely works still. But I think every commentary I've given today has been hitting. So like if I took every single trade, if chat took every single trade, I've said like this, take this trade here, stop here, entry here. It's been like 5 for 5 right now. Think about it. It's like short, short. I think long here somewhere, then short, and then again short again here. I'm not sure how this plays out yet. This is like kind of just idling. Dude, I really want to have like a machine learning AI bot like program to how I see the charts, how I like just give it like various examples. It could just basically get new data every single day and then just auto trade for me, or it doesn't have to trade for me, but it can auto market for me, because there's a lot of tendency that just matches up very well. And it would require that bot to just flip through many time frames, because I use a lot of time frames to really navigate this markets. And also the main thing is price delivery. If I can incorporate what conditions are for what, and the algorithm or the bot recognizes like this is choppy delivery, this is trend delivery, we operate on this protocol, that'd be so huge. And like I want to work on that maybe this year. I just don't know when yet. I feel like there's a lot of things to it. Brian, sometimes you're so retail. I could be retail, I could be like a I guess institutional, I could be whatever, but as long as I'm making money, I'm calling the markets right. Call me whatever you want, man. Call me whatever you want. When we are between two breakers, both bullish and bearish, do you sit out usually, or we trade? This examples like, so this is a bearish breaker, this is a bullish breaker. You could use, ICT also does this a lot. You could use it as targets for each other. So like if you're bullish break here, use it to draw into the next one. If you're bearish break here, you can use that to draw to the bullish one, especially if there's like a good distance away. And then I would lean towards the breaker that has time frame alignment and what draw liquidity is. I'm a retail trader, chat. I'm not afraid to say that. Retail trader, stand up. I mean, it's not like I'm handing a lot of money. I feel like everyone's retail in this chat. No one's trading. Like, people could be like, oh, we're trading like a bank, we're trading like an institution, but like you don't even know that unless you were working for them. And even then, like, does that make you trade better? It's just more like a professional high degree, but like you can still have a better performance as an individual. You make 100K a month, you're not retail. I mean, this is prop trading though. It's very easy to do it. It's just getting close to power. I think if power wants to take this up, I still like this as an hourly draw. We just haven't seen enough for me to say we're gonna be looking for longs all the way up here. Probably should sit out for the rest of the session here until we see something. I still need to trade my top stuff, guys. I need $200 to secure the payout. That's like 1 minute, 10 points, 10 points and a tick just to cover the commission. The 100K is cross timing accounts. I used to have more counts, but most firms are putting me live. Like I guess my fund features Tradeify. Like Tradeify is 5 counts. TPT also is live. My fund features live. Tick Trade is live. So like I'm kind of cut off with many prop firms right now for the max allocation, which does suck, but I'm happy that I got the money out of it. But 20 Apex, right? 5 Top Step, which I was live before, but I'm not live anymore, so I can trade X phase again. That's 25 already, and then you add multiple live counts, like 1 is like probably another 3-4 counts. So, and Bunox is 3, so I'm like probably 34 35 counts maybe. I'm trying to think. And this is like 100K payout earned. There's some months, like I think for March, I probably made like 200, 250K off of all my fundeds, but I only withdrew like 150 at that time because that's cap payouts. So it carries over for the next month. Are you live with Apex? Dude, Apex, I never see anyone put on live for Apex. Apex is like, if you're looking at like the Avengers, they're the final Infinity Stone for me. I'm live with every single future prop firm except Apex right now. Isn't that crazy? Brian's sim milking days are over. I mean, it's not over yet. It's still there. You can still do Apex. You can do a Top Step until if they ban you from trading again with them. If you have a live count with them, then that will be like sim milking is over because once you hit a certain threshold, they just kick you out, like a casino. Oh, patch or top one too. Top one, I think I'm requesting payouts on them. We're looking to add them to our platform for rebates, but we're just waiting to see how their internals and stuff. Look at their data, see is it a good firm for us to back. What do you guys think? Do you guys think top one should be added or not? Let's check. Let's say in chat. Just don't say it because you want the 5% rebate and the payout protection. Like, is it a firm that you would want me to back? Like, similar to like faster trading or something, like, or a risky firm like that. Top one futures. Like, if there's a lot of no's, that's already kind of a red flag. I heard it on Luna's stream. He's all over it. Who's all over it? He. There's a lot of yes, but there's also a handful of no's. I think what I'm concerned about a little bit is how easy it is to milk them. How easy it is to milk them. So until I see them like have it more sustainable, that's the thing that I'm working with. Like, I literally bought 2 accounts. I'm getting payouts on them, 5K. I spent $400 on them. It was so easy. It's like my trading definitely was good, but like you're telling me I could get 5K per account and then still get more and more. I think that's why I'm holding off on that until I see more sustainability. Like, but if they can pay out for months straight, they have good cash reserves. They have good sustainable rules. For me, the sustainable rules is the key right now. I think the no rules are decent still. They need to lower the discount. This breaker's still holding, guys. Yeah. New rules are good. It is better for the firm, not for the trader, because the old rules were just way too easy to milk. What happens when you go live? You get a live fund account with all the profits transition, but think about like this. Let's say for like extreme example for Apex, if I had 20 accounts and I could trade like each one or copy trade them versus just one account, it's not the same thing because you can do much more sizing with it. Because if I do 3 contracts with on each account on 20 accounts, that's 60 contracts right there in sizing. But I don't think any live account would give you 60 contracts buying power off of a live account like that. 60 is huge. You need a lot of backing. But yeah, top one right now, I think it's still a pretty good deal. It's like $400, I think. And the rules are slightly better or slightly more sustainable than the previous. But I don't know. I'm gonna wait them out. I don't want to lead you guys into a firm where I don't know the certainty of their outlook in the future. So they could be good for next month, but like, can I say it's gonna be good for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? I'm not sure yet. But they gave us a code. If we do onboard them, we'll honor all the rebates that was active, even from like last month or 2 months ago or whatever. You guys will still have that. Well, let's make that exception though. I'm just waiting for price action to do something. He's like just stuck into two area of interest, right? You look at the 1 minute, you see the bearish breaker still holding, you see the bullish breaker still holding. What I do see is you see this higher lows being built up. If we get one more false drive and slam down, these are the lows that you're looking to draw into slam. What's the best deal in direct funding right now? Shit, there's like a lot of direct funding accounts, but like you have to consider the rules too. I think the rules right now, the best rules right now is Tradeify, especially their live transition and everything. No other firm has that. You could argue Tick Trader. I haven't heard about them for a little while. But if you're talking about value right now, Top One has a better discount just because they're new. They're like a month old. Not even a month old yet, I don't think. Is it a month old? I forget. Maybe 1 full month now. Oh, and we're gonna slam for these lower lows here, guys. Can we go for it? This is not a bad short. This is honestly not the worst short in the world right now. Because the breaker's still holding. We have lower lows being built up, and if you guys are already short, this is gonna get slammed here. Look at this. We just retrace back into this area, and you're just looking for this to drive straight to the next low here. This would be that 200 bucks I'm needing just to secure it on Top Step. If we can take these lows. Still the same area. What the heck? Just came back up. Low resistance being built up, and we're just kind of stalling out these highs. They're just still telling me I want to see draw lower. What do you guys think, chat? Can we get a nice scam wick here? Scam wick, scam wick, scam wick. Scam wick. Take this low out and then just proceed the next one. Come on. Not asking for too much, right? I call it scam wick because it could potentially just wick it and then come back up. And that's technically still bullish, but it just be like two things, just like bearish really slam down, or just a scam wick to take a low resistance and then really push up. I'm just literally trying to make 200 bucks so I can withdraw payout, and I always do so bad with this because I'm trying to make 200 bucks and I just lose a boatload of money, and we're just getting so close. I just need this low to get taken to obtain it. It's still within the setup parameters though, but it's just so slow. So I'm just asking for that scam wick. Come on, come on, come on. Take that low. We're like 50-50 right now. Trend line break. Trend line break. We'll just set this at break even right now. Dude, it's so chop. Come on. The breaker is still on. The bearish breaker, that the initial idea, we see high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Retrace, this is still that sending lower type of message here. Are you kidding me here? What is this? ES has trend line or low resistance too. If you're bullish here, you expect this to just sweep it and then come back up. It's just still sitting here. Ah, frick. I gotta break even right there. Frick. Need another $200 play, guys. They got like 3 points off. That's the goal. Secure $200 so I can request top step. I just did break even because I don't want to be cursed with what I do with top step, which is often just try to make the smallest amount possible and then ending up losing a big amount because of it. But this whole session I've been pretty much bearish bias for all of it. 90% of it at least. It's holding such a decent area though. Go short. We can give another shot. You think, Chad, you guys want to give another shot? Or is Trump about to do something? Trump gonna say something and it's gonna be like, I'm just trying to make $200. I was at 180 at one point and it just blip, 50 points against me. I'm trying to still trust this bearish breaker, but chat, if you guys were to take a trade right now, short or long here, just to get 10 points is all we're asking for. Because we gotta wrap the stream soon. Good drive higher here. If this closed, we'll get a bullish breaker here too, a very low time frame one. But I'm gonna use this to see how well this price actually holds. A lot of people in the chat are saying long right now. Holy crap. Wouldn't it be better for us to sweep this low resistance first and then play up? Because we're already bouncing between two bearish structure, so we want manipulation first. That'd been so easy. 5-minute sweep right now. Sweep and fail potentially here. I definitely would like the manipulation. That's like bare minimum for me sometimes. If we get a 30-second flip here, I'll try it again. I'm not gonna short this if it just keeps on bulldozing up. Dude, bulls need to take these lows first before trying to push up higher. I don't know why they're trying to leave this. It looks absolutely disgusting. And someone say Trump saying something bullish. Is he talking right now? Why is he talking at 250? Tell him to be quiet for just a little bit. We don't need him running his mouth right now. No flip yet, no flip yet. Big pump here, big pump here. Yeah, we didn't get that 30-second flip yet either. Good drive higher. I think this is gonna move lower. Ooh. Still looking at the 30-second. Even this one would be fine. All right, I'll try this. Go for the play for the slam for 200 bucks. What I need? I need 31. We'll rest back a bit closer back to 51. We tapped inside the breaker here. I still want to see the drive back a little bit more. It just got stuck here. That's a pretty deep drive though. I don't think it's gonna be responsible trading from here. We're just way too close to power, and I'm just looking for a quick buck here, just so I can get my payout. Never the best idea to do that. Every time. All I need is 31 here, guys. We got the 30-second flip. I need 131 to secure the 200 bucks. Did we hit it? We hit it! 30-second flip here. That's all I needed. This is not basically disciplined trading. It's like me just forcing it so I can just wrap this up. But you're kind of waiting for the opportunity though. You're also waiting for this to take these lows out. Because look at this. This is disgusting here. Any moment now we're gonna get a large manipulation wick or just follow through. That wasn't forced. We called the 15-minute raid and short from 30 seconds. That's what I'm trying to say too. But you'll have people in the chat say something else. They'll be like, "No, you are playing dangerous there." But it's been the whole theme today. It's been pretty short bias, right? Every drive higher, we sweep, 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 and then the moment we get one low time frame flip, I was looking at 30-second here. I was saying if we could flip this 30-second out of shorted, we have another one. Deep closure, took the entry at 41. I just needed 10 points. I don't know how I'm gonna thrive in here, guys. How we do today? I don't know. Guys, chat, how are we doing today? You guys answer first. How is chat doing today? Because for me, I'm getting in a win streak right now for today. It's like 4 or 5 scalps and we're just hitting every single one of them. It's kind of absurd. Is actually wildly absurd right now. I mean, break even is not a bad thing too. I had break even earlier. Remember when we shorted? I think was it 31? I was looking for this low. I put break even on. That break even saved me. If I didn't put break even on, I would have probably took a 10-point stop, maybe 15. Break even though I was like 3 points away from TP, and then just looked for another jab here. So even if we were trying to play risky, you want to play it with strategical, like make it somewhat decent. Guys, who else do you guys know who trades and thrive in this condition? I swear, I gotta be the only one. I got to be. Who else? If not me, then who? That's why Lanto didn't want to hop on. He's like, bro, you got it. You're probably gonna just kick ass on this price action. Someone said green overall, but red on Brian. Which red trade would you even take? I swear to God, there was no red trades the whole day here. There's a handful of green ones, and then I think 1 or 2 break even at least. Simba just get chopped up. Yeah, we're getting at giveaway time. We're at 203 likes. You guys simply do not want the giveaway. I don't know what it is. Today and yesterday, there's so many people in the chat. Like, not many people, but there's like a handful of people who is just saying like the opposite of what I'm trying to do. It's literally the opposite of what I'm trying to do. And then like, I'm fading, I'm sorry. And then they lose the fade. You gotta fade me with conviction at least. Green across the board, apex denied because I fucked up the 30% drawdown rule. That happens. But good thing is, you're acknowledging that that's the rule break. You know, other people on Twitter or people who complain, they'll just say, oh, apex denied me, that's it. With no context, no rule break. The rules are there already. The bright side is you just trade 8 more days. You keep all their profits. They don't breach your account or anything. They don't breach your account or anything. That's why I'm trying to like not trust Twitter too much when they make a complaint. Unless they show everything. They gotta tell me every single detail. Alright, let's do this. Giveaway, like, stream, and comment YouTube username 1 time. How do you find the Apex leaderboards? I think Nutty Bar has it. It's like not official leaderboards. It's what he made based off the data that Apex posts publicly. So give or take, I don't know if it's fully accurate, but it's up there. I wonder what the update would be for May, right? Or for April, right? Did Nutty Bar updates it? Let me check. Nutty Bar.
Hello, fellow traders.
He did March. Did he do April yet for top 10? If he did, someone gotta nudge him. Yeah, he hasn't done it yet. He's slacking. Is Nutty Bar on YouTube? But that's it, baby. That's it. Anyways, while we're giving you guys time for the giveaway, we have 7 firms listed on our platform, Smart Prop Firm. The best deals, cash rebates on most of them, except Apex. I'll just give that disclaimer. Every one of them has cash rebates and payout protection. You get the best deals, cash rebates, and payout protection. Code SMART. That's it. We're gonna try to do weekly giveaways on Twitter too. Get you guys some more free accounts. On the next phase, you start with 2 minis right off the bat when you get the account. Not really. I do try to go for a big day at least, but that could be just like 1 contract, 2 contracts going for a big day. But it's a 150 account, so you can have up to 3 contracts to start, which is decent enough. You can do a lot with that, especially if price action is volatile. Use Smart on like 40. Apex accounts over the last year, that make you a bag. Literally, the Apex accounts are so cheap that even 40 accounts would be like $200 in commission, I think. But if you do it for Tradeify is like $500 per account. We would get like $25 or no, we will get like maybe $40, $50, and then we can give you back $20 right there. It's so choppy. If you guys know there's choppy price action, you know where to go to. It's Brian Stonk YouTube channel and wait for him to trade, because somehow he just thrives so well in this trading condition. Was there a way to identify this chop before it happened? If you rewind from the start of stream, I already mentioned that I'm anticipating choppy delivery based off the higher time frame charts. We already hit both objective. The daily fair value gap. We're just between 2 4-hour gaps and like very tight consolidation. You gotta just start studying that. I'm teaching it in my own right, but I will likely try to work on a video. Not anytime soon, but I want to get more data first and then make it very easy for you guys to understand. I'm gonna have to whip up a lot of templates, choppy delivery, consolidation, trend base, search and destroy. Every one of them has their own protocols, and when I can recognize, for instance, today to be choppy, I'm playing both sides. I'm shorting highs and I'm buying lows. And it's easier than you think. I do the same thing for Asia. I think if you guys are trading Asia, I didn't trade Asia because I got cooked the day before. But I said the same thing. Like, we're between 2 large gaps. Let's see. We just go back and forth in tight range between these 2 large 15-minute fair gaps until London, unless Trump does something. I anticipated choppy delivery for basically most of Asia. And you see future opens here. We have this 15-minute gap with 15-minute gap. This was the whole range here, guys. This is it. This is Asia session here. So, like, this is, like, not that big of a range here. Just back and forth price action. It's pretty easy to spot that, too. Good pump here. Power might just lift this up. Okay, giveaway winner today is... Cal Bisky. When do you remove a high time frame zone after it closes? After it validates, I typically get rid of it. The Asia has not been that easy to trade. I think it's just so volatile, and then it goes stuck. So back and forth. Dude, I'm green on every single account today. Holy crap. That's incredible. This could break out here. Well, let's try to take the PM high. I think the hourly might be the draw right now. It looks like it's heading third. Cal Bisky, you did win. Make a ticket. Make a ticket on our Discord. Giveaway ticket. We'll stick around for another 5-10 minutes just to wrap this up, guys. If you guys want to ask me anything, feel free to. Let's talk about things. And if you want to talk about what videos I want to make, or you want me to make for you guys, any guides, anything at all prop related, not prop related, just trading related, you have me for the next 5-10 minutes here. Tips about daily bias, I would just look at the higher time frame. You want to get used to just you don't have to do it the same way I do, but I look at every single time frame. So like starts from 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, hourly, 4 hour, daily, weekly. I just every day I just look at everything from high all the way down. And since I'm a scalper, I still use the higher time frame to for my narrative. But it's like mainly just a scope of everything together when you mix it. So if the higher time frame is saying bearish, if the intraday is saying bearish, you just simply wait for a low time frame to say also bearish, and then you're good to go. Pretty much. Brian, I've never seen you take an ES trade. Do you ever? I'm pretty sure this week I took a handful of ES trades. You gotta watch more of the sessions, baby. Let me see. I'll pull up right now. I'm pretty sure we did some recaps for it too. Was this is NQ? No, so this is yesterday. We look at 2 days ago here. Here, no, here. This was an ES trade, I'm pretty sure. 18 points on ES. Very simple 5-minute gap. I only take ES. This is short, a short on ES. I would only take it if ES was more weaker than NQ, and then the next trade is probably NQ. So like, yeah, it's like ES is weak, NQ's long. I'll short ES, long NQ, pretty much. What about the low resist liquidity? I would like it to get swept before moving higher, but what we could do also is just take this out, get this filled in the hourly, reject, and then slam those lows. Either one is likely going to work. Great video for trading Asia sessions specifically. I could do that. Asia is very similar to PM at least. I just started futures. What do you recommend to learn trading it properly? How would you guys recommend that? You would just start with prop firms, right? Or a paper count. Just get used to it. I don't use YM at all. I used to, but it's just way too many things to do at once. Chat, I would have given more giveaways if you guys had more likes, but you guys are killing it. You're killing me, Smalls. Am I insane for long in 3 times? I mean, we somehow we're just holding this so beautifully, and we're about to just smack into this area here. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't need giveaways because we win so much. That's something I think about too. Like, do you guys just not like giveaways? I know there's like a good portion of the chat. Like, I love giveaways. I'm watching it for the giveaways. But then you have the other people that are like, I'm just here for the trades. I don't really care. You keep on screaming at me to like the stream for giveaways. I don't even want giveaways. Give us more trades. That's the hourly here. We could likely take a deep drive in. Maybe like the midpoint of it. Above midnight open. I can definitely see that happening. But not really too eager for... The upside might be more limited now. Good drive, though. Very good drive. For those who were holding shorts for the longest time, or long for the longest time, you finally hit the objective. 90% of my trades was short. And it was like short, 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 short. Everything was just kept on dropping. You guys have your job now. And if this flips, even in the lower time frame, I can see this just expediting, moving back. But if you guys want more giveaways, we're going to do something for Smart Prop from Discord. I think we're going to do it with Desi this time. So we did it with Pickle. Pickle we gave, I think, about 9 accounts. We're going to do it with Desi. We're going to do it like once per week. Once every other week even. So just follow the Twitter and then just be on the lookout for it. It's probably going to be giveaway done Friday. Winner picks Sunday. Monday. You're the scalping go. I don't know how you do it. You're seeing it real time. You see all the commentary. You can study the stream if you choose to, it's not a bad idea. It's a lot of experience, though. I think I know what I'm looking for. I know what to recognize. That's why you can thrive in this condition. Because all we do is thrive. All we do is thrive. What broker do you recommend for futures account? I think, honestly, you know, I'm gonna be an unpopular opinion here. It depends on what your preference is. I actually like more with Robinhood futures. The margin is 34,000 per, but here's a caveat here. You're able to trade anything there. You can trade stocks, you trade options, you can trade futures. If you have a lot of balance, you also get if you use Robinhood Gold, which is like $5 per month, you get interest on it too. TradeAvate doesn't do that. I have a TradeAvate Live. I think it has like 50K, 100K on it. I haven't traded in a while. I use it for swing trading, and it's not getting me any money. But for Robinhood, I'm getting like $100 per day. So that's food for thought. If you guys want to check that out, it's just the margin. The margin is ridiculous. It's what was it? What did I say? 35,000 per. That's insane. But for me, who have like a 5K port, it's not too bad. It's just based on your preference. If not, you know, just use NinjaTrader or TradeAvate if you want. But I fat fingered Robinhood before because I'm just trying out their mobile futures, and it's mobile I just suck at for some reason. I always miss fat finger something. This is just holding here. I mean, hourly retrace, hit the midnight open, and we can just see a low time frame flip. You have the option to take the trade and then likely play for the next low here if it does confirm. Webull, Robinhood. So here's the thing with Webull. I have Webull too. You have to have a separate account for futures. So you have a stock account, stock and options. That's one account. For futures, it's a separate account. For options, or for Robinhood though, it's all in one account. That's so good to me. I feel like it's so convenient, and you also get interest on it. You don't get interest on Webull futures, FYI, because I've seen it. I talked to them about it. But yeah, I'm only using Robinhood for swings. That's why I'm able just to try what do you call it? Try doing mobile trading, because I'm just doing limit order, and then we'll see what we get. This flips is 1 minute here, or even a 30-second. We're looking at these lows here. See these lows I'm looking at? Boom. Boom. That's what we're going for. We're slamming pretty hard now. I think there's a second flip too. Yeah, there's a second flip here. Slamming down. Pretty much an hourly retrace, low time frame flip, and we're slamming down right now. And your objective is to clear out the low resistance. I'm likely to wrap this up. I did take a little scalpy there. There's not too much of a move. I'm just gonna wrap this up. I don't want to get too sucked into this back and forth price action. Any other giveaway? Since you guys are still sticking around, let's do another one. Let's do another one, guys. Fuck it. Let's do guess a number from 1 to 100. Shit. Only if you guys are using code SMART for purchases, you guys are able to do it. If you guys aren't, you're not qualified to win. All right, I'll give you guys a few minutes. We're not going to take too long on this. Hopefully you guys are guessing enough numbers. Let me just generate it first. I'm going to click it, and we're not going to refresh on this. I have the number. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it. Ooh, someone got really close. The number's in the 80s. I'm still scrolling to see if anyone gets it. Someone said very close, but not it. Maybe you guys can find it for me. Let's wrap this up. First person who said 85. Can someone in chat confirm? 84, 83, 86. You guys are... Oh, I think Good Success got it. Unless I'm going to scroll up a little bit more. Yeah, Good Success is the first one I saw so far. 84, 88. 84 again. 85. No, Jake got it. Jake got it. Jake is closer so far. I'm still scrolling up. There's a lot of numbers. But I need to see if you guys guess it one time or not, too. 86? Yeah, I think it's Jake. We're trying to make it fair, guys. Try to make it fun. I know some of you guys probably have the same answers, but we gotta only give it to one person. Oh no, Jake commented like freaking 20 different times. Hell no. We go to the next person. Who's the next person I gave? The bot was like, he has 10 different entries. Is it Good Success? Yeah, it's Good Success. That's you. That's you, baby. Dude, Jake had like freaking 20 different numbers. We can't give it to you, Jake. I'm sorry, but there's always one guess per user. You basically guessed 20% of the numbers. Good Success got it. I confirmed it. I used the bot. And then I also manually looked at it just in case. Make a ticket. We're gonna wrap this up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We had like 5 back-to-back good trades, scalps. Made some good money here. Looking pretty good. Gonna wrap this up, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or see you guys Monday. See you guys Monday.